What's going on, everyone? Contestat here with the one and only Low, and we're going to be talking Laker basketball. How you doing, buddy?
Man, I'm good. I'm good, especially since the brooms are put back in the closet. It's a good day to be a Laker fan, right?
Hey, and we lost 11 straight, and we finally got our first win, man. That first victory, man. It felt good, man.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
So, I think you and me both, I think before the series even started, we both thought that the Denver Nuggets would probably beat us, right? In that first round there.
Right, man. I hate to say it, but yeah, you're spot on. I definitely didn't see us winning, and I mean, again, I hate to say this, but I for sure thought we were getting swept again. Even coming
Yeah.
into the series, I didn't see us getting one. So they surprised the hell out of me last night. I welcome surprise. I want to be wrong. This is one situation where I want to be wrong.
Yeah. No, I feel that because me after game three, man, I thought what there's no chance that we're gonna win a game four because 11 in a row, like, and the Lakers, what would motivate them to even need to get a win? Like, there's nothing motivating them to do that. So for me, yeah, I thought after game three we were done.
Right.
So
And then it's actually been, I checked it. It was 499 days since the last time we
wow,
beaten this squad, man.
wow,
That's crazy.
499 days is crazy. That is insane. It's
At
so
least,
funny
at least it's now
because
500, right?
I know. Thank God. We're one day removed, man. One day removed. But
Right.
but I guess both of us. I guess we've been critical on Darvin Ham, and so far his coaching it's hasn't been up to par. Mike Malone is clearly the better coach. Do you think that we are down right now because they just have the better roster, or do you think it's like coaching has a lot to do with it?
I think it's a mixture of things. I do believe Denver is the better team overall, just because they've been together for much longer.
Yeah,
And they just ran through this thing. They just ran through it and came out
yeah,
on top, right?
yeah, yeah,
So there's that. But then yeah, the coaching, Malone is definitely a better coach. And really fast about Darvin. Um, I, obviously, it'll take a blind man, right, to to not see what Darvin is doing. However,
yeah,
you know, I more so blame the Lakers for hiring Darvin from the jump. I don't understand the move
yeah,
from the jump. You got LeBron. I think we agree on this. You got LeBron. You got Embiid. You're a win now. So why are you hiring
yeah.
a rookie coach, a rookie head coach from the
Exactly.
jump, right? So I put more
Yeah,
blame on Genie and Rob for even doing that. But then again, you
yeah,
look at Darvin. I mean, we gotta realize the man is a second year head coach, and in year two, he
yep,
improved from last year. The Lakers have a better record.
yep,
He took the Lakers to the Western Conference Finals last year. It just sucks that
yep,
he drew Denver in the first round, right? So you're gonna have a first round exit.
yep,
But I mean, he improved. Believe it or not, he improved
yep,
record
yep,
wise at least. Now, some of the things
yep,
that he's doing on the court, you look at that and be like, oh, come on. But
yep,
again, those are growing pains. That's the stuff you get with the second year head coach. He shouldn't be here in the
yep,
first place. So, but yeah, Malone is running circles around Darvin. And he knows he's doing. He's playing with Darvin, man. He's toying with
yep.
Darvin.
Very much, very much is. And to me, what shocked me is that yeah, you're right. Like they hired a rookie head coach, and they hired him because they said, he's really good with his X's and O's, right? And to
Right.
me, like that makes absolutely no sense. Like, what did he show you that like we weren't able to see? Like, we're not seeing anything when it comes to his X's and O's. His substitutions are horrible. He has an inability to call timeout, and like you said, like he's learning on the fly. But like
Right.
you don't ever hire a coach like that, especially when you have like LeBron on your team, right? Like LeBron is not a guy that is easily coachable, and then you hire a rookie head coach that has to deal with all the dramas of it, right? So for
Right.
me, like Darvin Ham, man, a second year head coach, but at the same time, I think even personality wise, right? I don't think he's a good fit for LeBron and AD. LeBron and AD don't want a motivational speaker.
No, not at all, man. Not at all. And then obviously, I just don't. How is he going to check LeBron? How's he going to say, "Hey,
Yeah,
LeBron, you know, you need to do this, you need to do that," right? I mean, you see
yeah,
it, and they walk away from the man when he speaks.
yep,
There's zero respect there. So how can anyone else in the league respect him? The opposing coaches, the opposing players, the fan base. They all
Yep.
his own players don't respect the man. And then they didn't give him no help on the bench. I don't know what
Yep.
it is. I guess the Lakers they wanted someone they could control, right?
Yeah.
And if that's the case, if this is Genie trying to get control back, because we know LeBron has a ton of control of the franchise and clutch and all that. So maybe she was like, well, at least let me do the coach thing, right?
Yeah.
She wasn't gonna give him Ty Lue.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's
She did
crazy.
not want Ty Lue.
Right, it's crazy.
I guess they also they told Ty Lue that you can get a contract, but it has to be like it has to end when LeBron James' contract ends as well, right? I think they kind of disrespected him in that sense.
They did. He's a championship coach. You don't do that, man. They had already.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lakers, what they're doing, these championship coaches is mind-boggling. Frank Vogel,
Yeah.
championship coach. You throw him under the bus for the whole Russ thing, right? Make him the
Yeah.
scapegoat. That's terrible, right? And then you offer Ty Lue only 2 years. Like, come on, bro. That's insane. But then you come
Yeah.
and give Darvin 4 years and complete control over his bench.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And I think with Ty Lue, they wanted to choose his bench also. They wanted to select his bench for him. Come on, bro. This is a championship head coach. Like
Yeah.
you're crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's so funny. Like he's won the greatest championship of all time, right? In my opinion,
Right.
right?
Right. Yep.
And
Yep. Yep.
he has like 2016 that Warriors championship, right?
Hmm.
It was arguably the greatest championship of all time, and it came due to his coaching. This man
Right.
Tyronn Lue was disrespected. Right now he's with the
Hmm.
Clippers. Right now he's with the Clippers,
Hmm.
and look what he's doing. Right, like despite Kawhi Leonard missing all those games, despite
Right.
Paul George being like doing what Paul George does, right, playing one game and not
Oh,
playing another game.
they in trouble now.
Despite
Dallas
all
just
that.
took the lead. Dallas just took the
Oh,
lead.
really? What is the
Yep.
score right now? What is the
They
score?
were down. They were down by 31. It's 105-104. Kyrie, your boy Kai. Uh, just put that Kai magic on him. And it's
Wait, so
105-104 now.
they were down 30 something.
They were down 31 points, bro. 31. I was sitting
Wow.
there watching, dozing off, falling asleep.
Wow. Wow.
Yep. 31 points.
Man.
Kawhi, I mean, not Kawhi. PG had, I think, 26 points in the first half. And last I looked, I think he scored since then, but he went all the way through the third quarter with 0 points.
That is insane. That is
Yeah.
insane. Well, that's Paul George. That's Paul George for you.
Right.
That's Paul George. But the fact that they were up 30 and blew a 30-point lead, though, and Kawhi's not playing, right? I think Kawhi's not playing.
No, Kawhi's out. Yeah.
Wow. It's so funny. I
Crazy.
think people are not giving Anthony Davis the respect that he deserves, man. That man has played the entire season, man, like 77 games. Yet they still call him street clothes. I still see comments of people bashing on him.
Yeah, it's insane, bro. It's insane. He's been there. He's played through some stuff that normally he wouldn't play through. He's played through it. And
Yeah.
you don't hear none of those none of the analysts talking about Kawhi. They praise Kawhi. Kawhi all kind of praise, right? Because Kawhi played
Yep.
a lot of games this year. Give him credit, but look, you get to the playoffs and look. I mean, he missed the first two games
Yep.
or he missed game one, right? And then he came back
Missed
game
game
two
one.
and played 36 minutes. So you know what that tells
Yep.
me? I think 39 minutes. You know that tells me that you were ready to go. Game one, you can play the game one.
Yep.
Like who comes
Yep.
back after missing all that time and plays 39 minutes and couldn't play 2 days prior? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. That
The
makes
way he's
absolutely no sense, right? Yep.
zero sense at all, right? It was just him.
Yep.
And then they gave the man a contract, bro. They gave him a new
Yep.
contract. So well, that's typical
See,
Clipper shit for you, right?
but it's so funny to me because I think the NBA, right? I think for a certain amount of times it became about the stars, right? Because in the NFL, it's more about the teams, right? The hell with Mahomes.
Right,
These Chiefs fans, as much as they love Mahomes, man, they love their Chiefs more than they love Mahomes. In
right.
the NBA,
Exactly,
we
exactly.
see these guys, right? Like everybody's a fan of the players, right? Like for example, like we see like the LeBron fans, right? There's a lot of
Right,
wherever he's at fans. So if LeBron is in the Lakers, they're Laker fans. If LeBron is on the Heat, they're Heat fans. If LeBron is with the Cavs, they're Cavs fans. And it's crazy to me that I think the NBA is starting to shy away from that, man. Because look at like the teams that are succeeding right now. It's like the Denver Nuggets, the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a
right.
good, solid team, with a lot of good role players. They don't have just one or two superstars. These superstars
Exactly.
like Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Stephen Curry, like they try to put the team on their backs, but as you can see, they can't do that anymore because basketball is
They're
not like
getting
that anymore.
swept. Right.
Getting swept.
Right. Right. I mean,
All
you
of
look
those
at
stars.
Denver. You look at Denver, right? Of course, you
Yeah,
got Jokic. I consider him the best player in the world right now. You got him, but like even Murray, right? Murray's supposed to be that second guy, but Murray hasn't played. What we
yeah,
thought he would be this year, right? But then you got guys
yeah,
like MPJ stepping, Aaron Gordon in Game 3. All these guys,
yeah,
all these guys are stepping up. KCP, like you said, it's all about it's the totality of the team. Minnesota the
yeah,
same way, right? Um,
yeah,
and you look at Game 2, that Minnesota series, and he wasn't scoring at all, right? But they still come
yep,
out and win that
yep,
game because everybody else.
yep,
So it's great. OKC, the same thing. You got Giddy the big guy. I forgot his
Chet,
name. Chet Holmgren.
yep, yep,
Williams. They got a lot of guys, right? And then you look at the
yep,
Lakers. It's our superstars are showing up, but our
yep,
role players. It's tough,
yep,
man. Our role players are not showing up. And, like you
yep,
said, you're not going to win games. You're not going to win too many games like that. You're going to get exposed and get sent home early.
yep. Especially against a team like Denver, right? They run such a great system. They have such a great system. Like
Right.
the moment LeBron holds the ball, the moment AD holds the ball and they're looking at ISO, you fall
Right.
right into their trap. That's exactly what they want you to do, right? They want you to ISO. Guess
Exactly.
why? Because now Jokic
Exactly.
gets a break, Aaron Gordon gets a break. Whoever is not guarding the ball gets a break.
Right.
Sure, you
Right.
might send help defense, right? But all you got to do is really show a body, right? You don't have to really like the team doesn't have to really lock in together to stop one guy anymore. And
Right.
I think in game two, our role players, I think D'Angelo Russell tried. He tried to, help out, but as you saw LeBron, like he had other ideas. He wanted to go ISO, fully ISO, and it kind of messed
Right.
up his rhythm. And we saw yesterday when Reeves and D'Lo, when they're hitting at the same time, this team is hard to beat. Oh, my boy Chris said,
Right.
"Can I get on?" Of course you can get on, brother. Let me send you a link. Let me send my boy Chris a link.
Yeah. If
So
you
he can
got both of those guys on, if you got both of them going, it's gonna be tough to beat the Lakers. Um, it's crazy, man. And that's what you're gonna have to beat a team, like you said, to beat a team like Denver. You're gonna need everybody on. I think we're still okay. We're getting close in here. So while WSN gets it in, man, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, man. Our brother is going hard doing these Lakers playoffs, and this is definitely a place you want to be. So make sure you join the contest that family, man. And this is again definitely a place you want to be for all your Lakers and basketball content. Man. He's gonna be breaking it down, breaking it down. As you see, we're talking about everything else. We haven't talked a whole lot about the Lakers yet. We're talking about all basketball, right? So get all your basketball right here on the Contest That podcast. Are we still on? Or did it cut out? Are we still live? Okay, we're still live, right? I think WC cut out.
Man, it kicked me out, bro. I don't know what
Okay,
happened.
here he goes. Here he
Okay,
goes. He's back.
okay, yeah. Let me send the did I let me see. Did I send Chris the link? I don't know what happened, bro. It kicked me out and my phone was tripping and let me
Oh, the Clippers
I
gonna
hope
win
you
it, man.
oh no wait, what's the score?
113, 109, 22 seconds left. So they're gonna
Oh,
tie it
it's
up to
over.
go back to LA. Going back to LA. Tied up.
Oh, it's over.
Mhm.
Uh okay, I sent invite to Chris.
Okay, cool. Technical difficulties here. We're gonna work it
Yep.
out though.
And we gonna work it out, y'all. It's only my second live, so
Yeah.
we gonna work it out. But yeah, man, what were we talking about? We were talking about like Minnesota, right? I think in Minnesota and the team that they have in
Yeah, we're talking about
was that
how
yeah
all these teams,
yeah
all these the top teams have total teams, not
yep
just their superstars putting in work, but it's the totality of the team.
yep yep exactly,
Yeah.
man.
So
As you can see, it's like the Clippers. I feel like the Mavs. I didn't get to watch it, but it seems like the Mavs are probably doing the ISO ball with Kyrie and Luka the whole time, and Clippers are probably taking advantage of that.
yeah. I think they had big games from PG and Harden. I think they both scored
Yo,
over 30 here. All right, it
yeah,
was
that's
on. I
gonna be
wasn't
hard.
paying attention.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be very hard to.
Kyrie dropped 38, and Luca had dropped 29. So
Okay, so that's like
it was just it was a
60
lot
something of
to
their
come back
points.
from. Yeah, it was a big. They fell behind big, so that's tough.
Okay. What's up, Chris?
Oh, we here. What's up, guys?
Oh, we got him in. We
What's up,
got him
brother?
in. Let's go.
We're in here, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
we,
my
we were
apologies.
just
I was
discussing. Oh no, you're good. You're
I
good.
was actually hooping, so you're getting
Uh-oh.
the raw Chris right now.
Okay.
No
Uh-oh.
shower, nothing. Straight out of a
Uh-oh.
win. Straight out of a
Straight out
win,
of the right.
which is something I'm hoping the Lakers get on Monday. Straight wins, baby. It's all wins from here on out. All positive energy. We're do
Right.
whatever it takes. I have scrapes and scars, so I'm hoping AR and D'Lo get the same thing. I'm talking about no holds bars. Go out and do everything you can to get a win. I don't care what you got to do. Man, I'm not
Yep.
saying hurt somebody, but if you got to hurt somebody, you got to do something and get the win. Man,
Hey,
cheers,
Jamal
guys.
Murray's hurt. Jamal Murray's hurt.
Yeah. They got him listed as questionable, but of course he's gonna play. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
He's
for
he's
sure.
hurt.
I would
he's
never
gonna play.
trust Mike Malone with any anything that has to do with anything he's involved in. So I'm
Right.
pretty sure he's at 90% and he'll show up.
No, they're probably trying to fool us too. I feel like they're the types to rule him out, and then right before the game starts, they're going they gonna play him.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Uh,
That's crazy. I will say this though about tomorrow. It's a lot of pressure on Denver, man. If they you could say this could kind of low key be Denver's game 7, man. Because if they lose
Yep.
tomorrow and you're coming back to LA, I don't think LA's gonna lose at LA, back home game 6. So,
oh no,
Yeah.
yeah,
that's ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Denver,
yeah,
Denver needs to end it tomorrow.
yeah. I would love to see Denver sweat a little bit and have some, some rough patches, because
Right.
last year they kind of just went through the playoffs. No big, like, I
Yeah,
guess,
they
scares.
breezed
No
through it.
scares.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Then what up, Maurice? How you doing, man? We got Maurice in the
What up,
house.
Maurice? What up? What up? What up?
Hey,
Man,
But
so
yeah,
that's it. I
if
guess.
LeBron can will this team to a game 7, man,
Oh yeah. Oh
it's
yeah.
it's a toss up. It ain't. LeBron in game 7, you never know. You just never know,
But
even if it is in Denver, man.
man, yeah.
it could be in Denver, but when you got LeBron and AD, and then
Right,
like on the other side they got Jokic and Murray. I'm taking LeBron and AD in a game 7. Maybe not
right.
game 1 through 6, but in a game 7, I'm taking
Yeah,
LeBron and AD
yeah,
because you need to have mental fortitude
yeah,
for that.
yeah, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
for sure.
And
And I would love to.
Like Chris said, they've never been battle tested like that. Denver,
Mhm.
how would they
Exactly.
handle a game 7?
Yeah.
Exactly. Mhm. Marie
And
says, I don't know. We
Yes.
still got Darvin Chitlins. Yep. Hey, man.
man,
I'm so sick of him. Like it's like the decisions, right? Like the decisions he
oh,
makes. Like
man.
I'm just like, is he against us? Is he for us? Is this man like betting on parlays? What is he doing? What is he doing?
Well, like I was telling you last night, contest that I think from here on out, it doesn't matter how many more games we play or the Lakers play. I think from here on out, LeBron's like sick of it, and he's gonna stand up and say what he needs to say. Doesn't care if there's cameras there. Doesn't care if it's in game or after the game. He's gonna say what he needs to say. If the coaching staff blows a play or call, or just like yesterday, when he was jumping up and down saying, "Hey, review that," he's gonna do it. I think he's at that point where he's done with the coaching staff. Maybe not even just Darvin Ham himself. I think he's done with the staff because
Yeah.
after seeing him jump up and down like that, and I've seen people post, "Oh, he's such a crybaby." This, I'm like, no. If you guys, they showed the replay. He didn't touch the ball. He was telling, the coaches, and I don't know who the actual person with the laptop or uh, iPad is, but I've seen him, and a lot of times he shakes his head like no. So maybe the players are also frustrated with that person, and I'm not trying to put
Right.
everything on that person, but maybe
Right.
we need somebody to have a sharper eye, or just maybe you can't always trust the players because you know how we'll be like, hey, I didn't touch it, when damn well
Yeah,
you touched the ball.
exactly.
So I get that part, but also when it's the leader of your team, when it's LeBron
Right.
or AD, when it's LeBron
Yeah,
or
Right.
AD, and you can maybe throw in maybe AR and D'Lo to a certain extent. When they tell you emphatically to review it, you might
Right.
want to take a second and review it. So yeah, I
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think LeBron is done with the coaching staff, and he's gonna do whatever he has to do to get these wins.
oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
point, man. Especially that LeBron jumping up and down. Like, I think people, people were calling him a crybaby this, crybaby that, and I'm like, you know what? Like, it's hard when you have to be the coach of the team because your coach
Exactly.
doesn't know what he's
Yes.
doing. It's so hard. It
Exactly.
frustrates you. It's
Yeah.
like, why am I gonna like? I am listening to you because you're supposed to know the X's and O's. You're supposed to know what to do, but I know more than you, and you're not listening to me. Like, it frustrates you. It's like having a kid. It's like taking care of a kid. Like, you don't like you are here to play basketball, not babysit Darvin Ham and teach him how to play basketball or teach him how to coach basketball. So, yeah, man,
Ooh.
Darvin Ham is just the issues. Like the issues, they're just too loud, man. His issues
That
are
that's
so
a
loud.
great, absolutely great point, right, Eloy? When you're telling your kids something and you're like, "Hey, I've been through this, or I've been through a certain situation," and they still don't want to listen, it's like, oh,
Right.
I've tried everything with you. Now you're not listening. What else can I do? I got to act out, or you got to do something, that's not in
Right.
your normal. So yeah, that great point. I think you need to clip that, contest that. You need to clip that.
I definitely do, man. And we got the man,
The
Dan, the Lakers
superstar,
fan, in here, the superstar, man.
Hey, let's go, Batman.
for real,
Go, go up in here.
for real.
Hey, he helped give me this platform, man. Dan, the Lakers fan, y'all
Yes,
subscribe
sir.
to him. He helped give me this platform. He's the reason why I even thought about making a YouTube channel to begin with. So big shout outs to Dan, the Lakers fan, and we got LBJ up in here too. LBJ up in here.
Let's
What's up,
go. Let's go.
LBJ? Marie said, "I'll get on next time I'm at work." Oh yeah, for sure, bro. You're invited
Oh
anytime, man.
yeah, yeah. Nice.
Anytime. Anybody that's a part of Laker family can come on, bro. Anybody.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
yeah. But so are you guys excited for the next game, or do you guys think that that's it? Like it's over?
You talking about getting tomorrow night?
Like tomorrow night? Yeah.
It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. But like I said, I thought for sure we were getting swept. So they took care of business. We'll see if they can ride the momentum. The Lakers, they got they got the weapons to do it. My whole thing is gonna come down to the role players, man. If D'Lo
Yeah.
shows up, then I think we got a chance. If Austin shows up, I think we got a chance. Rui hasn't showed up yet, in none of the games. So if he shows up, then yeah, I think that's what's gonna come down to. LeBron is going to be LeBron. AD is going to be AD. It's
Mhm.
like Jokic is going to be Jokic, right? And obviously MPJ, um, he's going to do his thing, right? And then
Yep.
you're going to get what you get from Murray. So I just think it's our role players stepping in, man.
Yep.
If D'Lo, goes back to that other version of D'Lo, then nah, we're gonna get blown out of the water, But
Yep.
we'll see.
It's so funny when you look at the stats, right? We had 72 points in the paint last game, and we got a win. The game before that, we had 70 points in the game, and we lost, right? So it's like it comes down to like how we respond to that third quarter, man. Because we know they're gonna try to punch us in the mouth in that third quarter, regardless of what it is. And how do we keep our lead? Like how do we keep our lead even though they're trying to punch us in the face? You got to punch them right back.
Right,
You cannot like just sit around and say, you know what, like let's let the shot clock go down and hopefully like we end up winning. Like no, you got to keep doing what's working. So yeah.
right,
Hey,
right,
we got
right.
Mixtape King here. We got Empire Jeff is in the house too. We got
Nice.
Empire Jeff.
What up? What up? What up?
Yeah.
No, but
Yep.
Eloy, you're dead on with the role players. I'm hoping maybe two of them show up, one and a half. I don't know, but somebody has to show up. You can't go out like that. You can't have a nice game like you guys just had and then not show up on Monday. I don't want to hear nothing about travel, any issues off the court. Like I was saying earlier, while the game is going on, everything that's off the court is not non-existent, right? Just do what you got to do, focus. Whatever D'Lo is thinking in his head, you might need to do what Ron Artest did and get a therapist, and you might be celebrating with them if you guys win a championship the way he did. But get all those thoughts out of your head, focus on that game, and don't focus on anything after that. Just focus on Monday night. You got to win. You got to play some kind of defense. You're long enough to bother people, so just do that. AR needs to do a little bit more than what he's done in the entire series. He had a good game. I don't want to say a great game, but he had a good game. Showed up, did what he had to do at home, and now it's time to just maybe step it up a little bit. And then I would say, I don't know what you guys think about this. Just Hayes, kind of a little more in the game. Just I'm not saying he's a stopper or he'll improve the team and help us win, but maybe just a little bit more from him. If
Yep.
Darvin Ham, you guys already know Darvin Ham.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yep.
mind seeing Hayes a little bit. If anything, he's gonna
Did
bring you a few minutes of energy. You get
did he
energy
even
out
play
there.
in Denver? Has he played in Denver?
No, no.
Right,
No,
Last
not in Denver.
last night was the first game he played.
right. Yeah, I think just a couple minutes from. I'm not saying put him out there and let him guard, Jokic for for the whole game. Just sprinkle him out there. And Rui,
Right.
if Rui could just points here and there, I already know he has his hands full with Jokic, so I'm not expecting too much, but do what you can to help the team. And when you do get the ball and you're going to shoot that jumper that you love, that mid range, try to hit it as much as you can.
Oh
Right.
yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys heard the reports today that that Darvin Ham apparently, if he's to get gentlemen swept, that his job may be on the line. Woj reported it, and
Yeah.
and you guys know Woj. He's got connections with the front offices, right? He doesn't have connections to the agents and to the players. So, do you guys think that this is like Jeannie and Rob sending out a message to Darvin like, hey, last year we got swept. This year we're about to get gentlemen swept, and it's by the same team. Like that's unacceptable.
Yeah, very well could be. That's the
Yeah.
attitude, they they need to have. That's what
Yeah.
they need to be on, right? I don't. Me personally, I think he needs to go regardless. Um, whatever happens,
Mm-hmm.
barring, I think the only way to keep his job is if he wins a championship. Then it's kind of like, man, you're gonna fire a coach. He went to the Western Conference Finals and the finals. So yeah. And then I mean, even if you get out of the series, you got Minnesota staring you down the next series. So what if he loses there? You know, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think he needs to go regardless. He's going to get. I mean,
yeah,
you look at the remaining. You look at all the coaches remaining. He's going to get out coached every series, right? There's not a
yeah,
coach here that he's going to out coach. So you got
Right.
to look at that, right? And
yeah,
again, it's going to take a miracle to get out of this series. Like LeBron,
yep,
I mean, it's going to a miracle from above, right?
Yeah.
So
yep.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if anyone's thought of that. That's another great point, Eloy, where even if the Lakers move on, he'll still be out coached like from here on out.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's very smart. Yeah, because no matter who you play, right? Like, let's say we play the Clippers
Mhm.
next round. Man, they got Tyronn Lue. We play the Mavs next round. There's Jason Kidd. Like, you play the who else is left? Well, it's
I
not gonna
think
be
next
Phoenix.
I think the next round it will be Minnesota. It's the winner out of Minnesota and the Pelicans who
The
looks like
Phoenix.
Minnesota's about to sweep them.
Oh yeah, versus
And
Phoenix, right? Yeah,
that
Yeah,
staff's
Phoenix. Yeah,
been
my bad.
yeah, and that staff's been together longer than D Ham, right? D Ham staff, or is
yeah,
it
Yeah.
right?
That's a good. He's a good coach.
yeah.
So you might get swept there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we get swept regardless of who I think. Well, unless I'm very confident in us playing Oklahoma. I don't know why. I'm just so
Yeah,
confident in
Well,
playing Oklahoma. Like they don't scare me at all. And I'm
yeah,
very worried about like that's why you got to win games, right? Because now if we are to beat Denver, imagine like all the energy that it would take to make this comeback, and then you
yeah.
still got a second round, and then you still got the conference finals, and then you still got the NBA finals. Like you tire yourself out when you don't close the deal. And I think the Lakers did a horrible job of like not finishing off the deal in game 2 and game 3.
Right. Yeah, it's impossible to come out of down 0-3. You come back and win that series, it's impossible to continue that momentum going forward, man. That's a lot,
Yeah,
especially when your best player is 39 years old. Like, come on,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
only so much the man can do, right? So
There's only
yeah,
so bad.
that's gonna be tough.
Very tough. Jeff said, "We not making the next round." LOL. Hate to admit it, but we're not.
Oh,
Right. Yeah.
at least make it 7. If we make it 7, I think a lot of not that everybody will be happy, but a lot of Laker fans would take that as more of a respectable playoff run by
Man, like
Yeah,
I said,
LeBron.
I'm shocked. I was shocked we got one. So at this point, I'm
Yeah.
riding on free time right now.
Hmm.
yeah. No, it's so funny because like like we were up most of the game, right? For most of those games, like we're up the first half, and then Mike Malone says, "You know what? I'm gonna switch Aaron Gordon onto AD," and we're like, "Oh, you know what? If that's the case, then we're not gonna go to AD. We'll go to
Right.
whoever's like at the top of the key, whoever Jokic is on. We're gonna try to pick and roll and get Jokic involved." And I'm like, it makes no sense. Now Aaron
Exactly.
Gordon's on AD. You keep
Yep.
Right.
attacking.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's like I don't know, like going into game 5, has Darvin Ham learned that you gotta match Mike Malone's coaching? It's not just LeBron making a jump shot, it's not just AD being in attack mode. And a lot of that is our faults as fans, right? Because we say,
Hmm.
you know what, Anthony Davis has to attack, D'Lo gotta make shots, but how do you put AD in positions to be able to attack? How do you put D'Lo in positions to make shots? How do you put LeBron in the positions where he doesn't have to play defense every single minute of the game? Those are all right taken on by the coaching staff. So
Well, yeah, like I was saying last night, if your team or the leaders of the team walk out on the coach while he's drawing up a play on his clipboard, which is a bunch of scribbles and just X's and lines. I don't think I've ever actually seen any X's and O's on that clipboard, right, Eloy? Have we ever
yeah,
seen like an actual play? It's always been like scribbles and like S's and like just a bunch of just crap. And then
yeah,
Darvin Ham, and this is what we see, on TV, on the media. He's always trying to give a speech to hype up the guys. Like, I don't know. I don't get that coaching part of Ham. Like, what in the interview process when Jeannie and the whole front office interviewed him, like what caught their attention to be like, hey, this is gonna be the guy. And I just want to see one video clip of D-Ham actually drawing out a play with the guys listening and focused, and then out of the timeout, they actually run it, or at least try to run it. That's it.
I agree with you. You know that one photo of Darvin Ham holding that clipboard, and he was like, you know what, contest without fouling. That's all we got to do. And I'm like, bro, that's your coaching. You write contest without fouling. You don't think that they know that? You don't think that they don't that, like, put them in situations where they don't have to contest without fouling. Like, it makes absolutely no sense to me. If D'Lo is guarding, let's say, Jokic, right?
Yeah.
He's most likely either gonna foul him or he's gonna get scored on, right? Might as well foul him, take a foul. So it's like all the stuff that Darvin Ham says is like, I'm like, are you really a coach or are you just a motivational speaker? Like, I feel like we hired him just because he's a good motivational speaker, but that only works for so long, right? Players listen to you for so long until they're like, what are you doing to show us that you're smart? Like, we're losing right now. What are you going to do to help us win? Yep. So motivational speaking only works for so long.
You lose the locker room. Yep. You lose the locker room.
Yep. Tell him, Chris.
Yeah.
Tell him, Chris Dan says.
And Malone's just toying with the man. He's just.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's toying with him. I think tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be interesting to watch.
Yep.
In the midst of those who's your daddy chants.
Yep. That right there. Yep.
Oh, that pissed me off. The chants, you know, like the crowd like chanting like "Who's your daddy?" That made me so mad, man. You could tell it made AD mad too. He came out the next game like he came out.
Yeah, you're gonna hear those tomorrow night.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, he shouldn't have been hired.
Yeah,
we talked about that That's I don't even blame Ham, man. It's the second year. Second year he made the playoffs both years. He improved the record, right? I blame Jeanie and Ron, whoever made the decision. I'm guessing Jeanie. Well, Jeanie signed off on it, so I'm blaming her.
Yep. And I was telling LOE this earlier. I don't know, Chris, if you were on, but I was telling him, I said, when they hired him, they said that they hired him because of his ability to understand X's and O's. That's why they hired him. Y'all remember that? You guys remember that? His ability to understand X's and O's is the reason why he was hired. And I'm like, where has he shown that ability? Like, I have not seen that at all.
No, I missed that. That's a man. First of all, this show is amazing. It's just dropping gems everywhere. You need to be clipping all of this and posting it. You got gems that I haven't heard anyone bring up, but that's great. I never heard that, or maybe I missed it. I didn't know that was one of the reasons, but yeah, it's not. It's just like how Dan says all the time that he was brought here because it was facts over feelings, and it's been the complete opposite. It's been Schroeder over everything. And who's his guy this year? Prince? What do you LOE contest that? Is it Prince? Right?
It's Prince.
So it's been Prince over everything. I'm about to make a t-shirt right now. It says Prince over everything. Prince over everything. And then the next one is a Schroeder.
Don't forget Cam. It was Cam for a minute too.
Yeah, Reddish, yeah.
What happened to him? Is he still on the team?
I don't know where he's at, man. I don't know where he's at.
Darvin broke up with him and he left, man.
Oh. Oh man.
Jeff said they about to bring Rambis back. Fuck my
man, if they do that, bro, oh my gosh.
Hey, not even Kurt, man. It's about to be Linda, man. Oh my god.
Oh,
it's not even about to be Kurt. It's about to be Linda.
This show's amazing. This show's amazing.
Man,
oh my god, man.
That'll be tough, bro.
He Ham wouldn't start Rambis because he's too tall.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Too tall,
Yeah.
He wants a guard. He wants a guard in there, no matter what size he is.
Sorry, guys. That man,
yeah.
Yeah, that man. He was starting. Remember, like Shooter, like no matter what he's playing, like Shooter.
It looks like Vogel might be available after tonight.
Vogel? Is it sad to say? Is it sad to say I'll take him back?
No, I take him back. Oh, I take him back.
I'll
It's
take
not
him
He's
even a
back.
definitely an
question.
upgrade over him.
Can you imagine if he had last year? Vogel had Vando, he had AD,
Oh
he had
man,
Schroeder, all these guys that he can use for defense, man. That he would have found a way, man. He would have found a way. He would have definitely
right?
found a way.
Yeah,
Mhm. With that team, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the thing. They got him over there. They have no defensive guys over there. Yeah, but that was by design. They needed someone to blame.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
shit didn't work out. So it just sucks for him. Well, but at least he's getting paid. He gets paid to go sit at home for another what? I don't know how long was his deal in Phoenix. Was it a
I
4-year
think
deal?
I thought it was a 3-year deal, no?
Oh, okay,
Or
might be.
because if especially when you're coaching like superstars, like aging
Mhm.
superstars, like usually you don't want to have like a coach coaching for like a lot of years. You try to line it up, kind of like what they did with the T. Lue or they tried to do with the T. Lue and LeBron thing. So like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, mixtape says Darvin does not coach. I'll take Vogel back. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
five.
I'll
He
take
said
Vogel back.
5 years.
Oh, 5.
What?
So
Oh
he's gonna
shoot.
get paid what, 3 years to sit at home again?
Yeah.
He got
Yep.
2 years to sit at home with the Lakers. That's 5 years of collecting checks, bro. I'm
Yeah,
not mad. I'm happy for him.
I'm happy for him too, man. Hey, listen, I've always liked Frank Vogel. Like sometimes, like yeah, like this decisions he made were questionable as hell. Like, but and then he did not want to play. He did not want to play big man basketball, bro. At a certain point, I remember that. Like he did not want to play our bigs. But at the end of the day, I take anything over a motivational speaker, man. This is not church. This is
Yeah.
not church, bro.
Yeah.
This is Laker basketball, bro. So
Yeah.
Right.
mixtapes to Darvin kills me.
We can't forget that at a certain point that what was his name? McGee wasn't the McGee that was in 2020. So I get why he didn't. And then what we had, what's his name? That's on Denver now for a while, throwing the ball out of bounds when he got the rebound.
Oh,
From
DeAndre
the,
Ayton. No, not
oh
DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre
yeah,
Jordan.
yeah. I still
DeAndre
remember
Jordan.
that. I still remember that one play where he grabbed the rebound from, and then just straight threw it out of bounds, and that
Yep.
just like encompassed the whole Lakers season at that point.
Right.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
really fast. Yeah. It's crazy. Really fast what Jeff said right there. That's the thing, man. You got we're the Lakers, bro. Like we should be able
Yep.
to get any when it comes to the front office, the coach. We should be able to steal people away, bro. We're the damn offense Lakers.
Yep.
And
Yep.
under this new regime, this Genie Bus regime, it's we ain't been flexing that muscle.
yeah,
What muscle have we flexed besides LeBron?
Yep.
And that, that was a lot of that was magic, right? And LeBron just wanted to be here.
Yep.
So what muscle have we flexed? We should be able to go out and get whoever we want, steal guys
Oh,
from
yeah.
whoever. Here's a blank check. Here's a blank check. Now come on, let's do this, right? And
Yep.
we're not seeing that. Maybe, they could do it with Ty Lue. Maybe, if they lose first round, maybe you can get them the. But then again, is that Genie or is that LeBron? If we are able to
Yeah,
steal
yeah.
Ty Lue from the Clippers, I can't really give them
Yep.
credit for that. That's more for LeBron, right? So
Yep. Very true. I think I think you were spot on. Like during the Genie era, right? So, like look at Monty Williams. He said, "I'd rather coach the Phoenix Suns over the LA Lakers," and I'm like, "What? Like, the Lakers? You're on TV almost every game. You have LeBron too. Like, you're on national television all the time, right? If you win, right, people are gonna know who you are. It's gonna help you. But then he chose to go to the Suns. Like usually,
right,
it's like, come on, man, it's LA, palm trees. You're making millions of dollars. You're probably gonna be living in Beverly Hills, Westwood, Bel Air. You're gonna be living the life, but people are still not wanting to coach the Lakers, and it makes no sense to me. This era, LeBron fans will say, "Oh, LeBron came and LeBron saved you guys." Like, no, he didn't save a franchise that has 70 championships. What he did is he brought us back to life, right? He brought us back to
right.
life, but he did not save a franchise that has 70 championships. But a part of AD coming has a lot to do with LeBron, and I give him a lot of credit for that. I had a lot more to do with LeBron. They only
Right.
offered Williams 2 years. That's why. Oh, they did? They only offered Williams
Same
2
thing
years.
they tried to do
That's
with
so bad.
yeah. And that's what I'm saying. You got people up there they don't know what the hell they're doing, man. And it's
Yeah, and I mean, at a certain point, you know, as a if you're looking, let's just say you're looking for a new job, right? One job offers you this amount of years with this price, with salary, and then the other one is offering you something else. You're gonna take the better, you know, the better opportunity.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's true. Exactly. I mean, if he's only getting 2 years, then you feel disrespected. I think Ty Lue also felt disrespected, right? When they offered him that 3 year, and he said, I'm not here to just coach LeBron. I'm here to coach the Lakers.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
So
Yeah. Yeah. And as they should. They should turn that shit down. You know.
yeah,
yeah.
They
That
should.
that's
And that just that's why I say I question this up front, up
mhm.
top. Ham is
yeah,
Ham, right? But he's a 2-year second-year head coach. So it's
yep,
up top. It's up top.
yep. Oh yeah,
So
Yes, a
maybe they hired
similar.
him because there was nobody else.
Yep,
They screwed up everything else. They didn't have anyone else to pivot to.
yep.
They had to
yeah,
hire this boy.
Yeah, that actually happened to me in my life, where you know I had an opportunity to be with a big name brand, and or go with the smaller brand and build your way up and have more hands-on designing. You know, so you know I lucked out and made the right decision. So you know sometimes that happens where you just got to go to the smaller, I guess. What do they call it in the NBA? The smaller is it it the word is gone out of my brain right now. But uh but you go to the smaller shoot,
Opportunity.
opportunity and just build your way up. But a lot of these guys, you know, if they see that opportunity and it's shinier, they're gonna take it. And you don't got to deal with the BS that comes along with everything else, which is, you know, the sunshine. I don't know why you wouldn't want that, but you
yeah,
know, sometimes with all
Right.
that Hollywood, you know, you got to deal with TV all the time. So some guys might not, you know, enjoy that all the time. But shoot, I was
Right.
lucky in my life to make it work. So, you know, I do get it. I do get it, and definitely understood when Lou didn't take the deal, because I still
Right.
remember him of, you know, images of him blowing out his birthday cake with a bunch of Laker logos on it because they thought he was going to be the Laker coach.
Yeah. Yeah. I
yeah,
remember. I
yep.
remember. It
My
just it
God.
sucks because we should not be in a situation.
Mhm,
We should
mhm.
not be in
Yeah,
a situation. We're the Lakers. You got LeBron
we should
James.
know.
This is stuff you should
Yeah,
not. You shouldn't have to be worrying about who your head coach is,
yeah,
and having a second-year head coach, and you're potentially about to fire, and going through a whole nother, bringing in a whole nother. We shouldn't be at this stage, right? We're the Lakers, bro. We
yeah.
Yep,
shouldn't be here.
yep,
I have a
yep.
question for both of you. Um, will LeBron retire without having a great head coach? Like, is
It,
this it for
well,
him?
I would say that he had Eric Spoelstra,
Supposed
and
yeah.
Okay, okay.
although it was early, like it's pretty early in
Yeah, I saw
Spoelstra's
a lot
coaching
of
career.
this between them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot of that. Like I just don't think people will say, "Oh, he did it without a good head coach." I'm like, I don't think LeBron wants a good head coach. I don't think LeBron really wants a coach that's gonna tell him what to do all the time, won't let him do it. Like if you
Mm,
noticed,
mhm.
like when he had Eric Spoelstra, he was so pissed off with him. He wanted Tyronn Lue. Tyronn Lue pretty much almost let LeBron do whatever he wanted, right? Like, so I don't know if LeBron really wants a good head coach in terms of a guy that's like going to be demanding of him to do like
Mhm.
whatever it is that the coach wants him to do. So I don't think LeBron's going to have a good coach, and it's kind
Mhm.
of sad because I feel like if he had somebody like a Greg Popovich or a Phil Jackson, like how like MJ and Kobe did, I think it would have really helped his career more. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't think that way, but I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that 1,000%. LeBron always has to control, spin those narratives, control his. And I make credit to him, right? I don't,
Yep.
it's worked
Yep.
out for him. So he always has to be in control, and having you can't spin a narrative if you have a great coach like a Phil or whoever. You can't
Yep.
put the blame on LeBron. I mean, you can't put the blame on the coach. And he has to
Yep.
take more accountability. So um,
Agreed.
yeah. Yeah, it's tough,
He's
and that and
it's
that,
it's
that
a
makes you that makes you appreciate how great. Kobe and MJ was even more, right? Because
Yep.
in spite
Oh
of
yeah.
having that GOAT coach and that big personality coach, they were
Yeah.
still able to excel and be who they were. So
Yeah.
Well, you
yeah,
guys remember the issues that Phil and Kobe had, and then they worked it out and went back to they went back to three straight finals and won two back to back. So yeah,
right, right. And
Yeah.
LeBron, I don't think he's capable of doing that. LeBron would just
No.
bounce.
No. Yeah.
I mean, you saw it in
Yeah.
Miami, right? When he kind of bumped heads a little bit with not Spoelstra, but Riley, right?
Yep.
He bounced.
Mhm.
Well, Pat Riley said, "Yep, I'm keeping my guy." I mean, Pat Riley said, "I'm keeping Spo. I don't care what you got to say. Like, if you want, leave, but I'm keeping Spo. I'm
Right.
keeping Spo. I don't care what it is." So yeah, like LeBron, I don't think a good coach would. Mixtape says, "Questions, fellas. If the coach was different, where would we be?" Oh, mixtape. If we had a coach that can actually coach and would actually match Mike Malone, I think we're up right now in the series because, like player wise, D'Lo is a good player. No matter what it is, D'Lo is a good player. You just got to put him in good spots. AR is an amazing player. LeBron and AD are two top 75 players, right? Like I think that we have the personnel, we have the roster to do this, but our coaching staff, man, like I cannot utter this enough. Our coaching staff does not know how to match Mike Malone. It's like Mike Malone is like running circles around Darvin Ham, man.
Yep, exactly.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Just like we saw LeBron jumping up and down, telling them, "Hey, review that call, review that," and they wouldn't.
Right.
If I don't know if they weren't fast enough or smart enough to figure it out, but they just didn't. And then you guys saw they inbounded the ball and scored. So you can't have that
Oh yeah,
tomorrow. You can't have that tomorrow. You cannot have that
yeah,
happen tomorrow.
Right. Right. Now again, I do believe that Denver's a better team. So I think Denver was going to, if depending on who the coach is, I don't know. I just think Denver would beat us. Um, but I would say this: if I do think that if we did have a different coach, I don't think we would be playing Denver in the first round. I think we would have been out of the play-in tournament altogether, and we
oh
wouldn't have
yeah,
we wouldn't
oh
have
yeah,
had this draw. So
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
will say that.
yeah,
But
I
Malone, I
believe
yeah,
that
mean,
too.
you hate Malone, the Lakers daddy, all that bullshit. But he's a great coach. I mean, he's a really great
yeah.
coach. So
Oh, he's
you know,
exceptional.
you,
He's an
you
exceptional
you give
coach.
them you give those guys credit.
Yeah,
We hate on Jokic and all this stuff, right? His not,
yeah.
he's not passionate and all that, right? But I mean, he's the best player in the world.
And
He
Yep.
just
and
is.
it's funny because Malone would work perfect in Hollywood. He would like
Oh
his
yeah.
demeanor, his
Yeah.
reactions, his replies, especially last year's playoffs, the way he was acting. Yeah, that would
Yep.
fly here so well. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
And I hate to say it on either team, like it would be like so entertaining. People would just join them and be like, "Yeah, we're with you 100%."
yep.
And
Yep.
trolling and all that, yeah, him in anywhere in LA, yeah.
Yep.
That'll be
Oh yeah.
funny. That'll be interesting to see
Yep.
Malone out here.
Empire Jeff says the refs are way too quick to let them inbound. That was crazy. LOL. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
It's probably
Yep.
because they knew it's because they knew LeBron was right and they hate when LeBron is right.
Yep. Yep.
Right, right, right.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
No, exactly, man. If you notice, like when LeBron, like they know that they're wrong, but they're not gonna admit it, bro, because they're gonna
Oh
prove
yeah.
LeBron right at that point. Like, and he's gonna show that there's issues with the referees.
Right.
Well, and you could go back to was it last year with Patrick Beverly when he took the camera out and he was showing the ref like, "Hey, you messed up." Like
Yep.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
once once the refs they make the call, it's the call. So yeah, I
Look,
agree
Oh,
you
with
be
the
you.
call,
hearing you be hearing the audio of what LeBron be saying to them refs.
Yes.
man. He be getting on the. He be
I'm
getting
like, wow.
on the man.
He'd be like you mother he'd be like "What?" I don't know if I could curse on here contest that, but man,
Oh, go ahead. Feel free, man. Feel free.
he'd be like, "Y'all
Bitch ass
motherfuckers got this
motherfucker,
wrong,
what the
man."
fuck you doing?
Hey, he be
Sometimes he's
Uh,
going. He be going.
yeah, sometimes he's like that reporter that threw the shoe at George Bush. Y'all remember that when he
Yeah.
threw the shoe?
yeah.
He wanted to just yep.
He ready. He ready to do that for sure, man. These refs are they're atrocious, man.
Yeah,
Empire
It's
Jeff
funny.
said
Look what
Mark Jackson
Jeff
blackballed.
said.
Yeah,
And it's funny
blackballed
now. And
Velasquez.
now
Yeah,
Mark
yeah, man.
Jackson. Now Mark Jackson's blackballed.
yeah,
Funny how that works, right?
yep, yep. Would you guys be opposed to having Mark Jackson? Well, what do you guys think? Mark Jackson as like the new Lakers head coach. Is that an upgrade from Darvin Ham? Do you guys think he's just a motivational speaker just like him, or what do you guys think?
I mean, over Darvin, yeah, I'll take him, but I don't think he's the championship. I don't think he'll do. I don't think he'll take us to the championship. I don't think he's the guy. One,
Yeah,
he's so far removed from that. When's the last time he's coached? Right, he's so far removed. And then two,
yeah,
he
2012.
couldn't. He didn't really. When it comes down to executing stuff, he's not. I don't know. I don't know. I put him in
Yeah,
the same boat as that old man, Cookie Monster over there, Doc Rivers.
yeah, yeah. Oh, I hate Doc Rivers so much, bro. I want Doc Rivers far away from the Lakers, bro. I don't care what it is, man. I want that man far away from us. The
Right,
excuses,
right.
you know what pisses me off more than anything is the headlines, man. The headlines be like that's what pisses me off the most. And imagine what Doc Rivers would say if he was the Lakers coach. The
Doc is a
headlines would be
curse,
Oh,
though,
coming out.
bro.
oh,
He's a curse. He's a curse. You see what's
Oh,
happening in Milwaukee? I saw somebody say they said that Doc is always getting cursed. No, he is the curse. Milwaukee
yep,
they were straight. They were good. Now look, now Dame was out tonight. Giannis is
yeah,
out. They're about to go home in the first round.
yeah, yep,
yeah. So I would say, yeah, same thing with Doc. I'm thankful that he's not here. Would he have helped? Let's say if he was
We got a
here.
Phoenix fan. Sorry, Chris.
Oh, good luck to you. Good luck to you, Phoenix. Good luck to you, Phoenix.
Sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
It's
I just
okay. It's
saw that.
okay. Y'all gotta get one gotta get one. But if let's say if Doc was here for the whole year, maybe we improve in the regular season with 2 or 3 more wins. I don't want to even say 10. I think maybe that's stretching it. But we might have some wins here and there in the regular season. But when the playoff comes, I think you're right, Eloy. It's the curse. It's the you could go back and watch any of the Lob City crap that was going on that was supposed to take over California and LA, which never did, and I never accepted, and never will. To me, it never happened. So I don't know you. I don't even know what I'm saying. Lob City, what is that?
Oh, he's
But
not a Phoenix fan. He's not a Phoenix fan. Okay.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
okay. Then
yeah.
you're
Hey, he knew you guys. He
yeah.
knew. He said Empire Jeff and Chris, so like he knows them from
Okay,
around the league.
okay,
So he must be a Laker fan
okay.
Okay,
But
for
yeah,
sure.
I think if anything, um, we might have improved in the regular season. I think we would have better reactions to falling behind. I'm sure he would be able to call timeouts and all that and execute a little bit better. But like I said, when it comes to the playoffs, it would be no good. Second round, exit
Yeah,
like always,
yeah,
and
yeah.
and not even like second round exit where it's like respectable. It would be like the three. What was it, Eloy? He lost how many 3-1 leads or 3-0 leads?
Oh yeah, right,
Yeah,
that part.
yeah. You really want that on the Lakers? Like you really want that on the Lakers resume? No. Um,
yeah,
you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I can tell you one thing. Monday, I'm about to say this. Monday, I'm not guaranteeing a win, but they're gonna play their hearts out, and I mean everybody. Even if
yep,
freaking Jackson Hayes gives us 4 minutes, those 4 minutes, he's gonna be diving into the crowd. He's gonna be doing what he needs to do, and AR is gonna go crazy. Even if he doesn't give us 15, those I want to say 32 minutes that he plays. I don't know how long he's gonna play, but those minutes that he plays, he's gonna give his heart out. And
I do.
This might be his last Laker game, so just go all out, man. If you're saying D'Lo, if you're saying on your Instagram you don't give a f what anybody says, then go all out. Then just give us everything. Give us everything.
yep.
Right.
Agreed, man.
I do want to credit AR for his defense, though. His defense
The
has
guy
improved.
tries,
Playing
man.
good
He's just
defense
making
on
it
Murray.
tough for Murray. Yeah.
The guy
Yep,
tries, yeah.
yep. Hey Jeff, man. Hey, have a good one, man. I'm glad I have you on. He said about to go back in this bar and talk shit. Oh yeah, go ahead. Hey, we got that one win, man. Hey, we got that one win, man. Go in and talk your shit. But yeah, man. Hey, it was fun having you guys on. I'm about to log out. It was great having you guys on. You guys are welcome anytime. Anytime you guys are welcome. Um, and thank you guys all for joining us to talk some Laker basketball. And we'll see you on the next one.
Yes, sir.